I love when Michelin star chefs grace me with their presence here at Everyday Gourmet. And Michael Wilson has come all the way from Singapore.
Thank you for having me.
There are quite a lot of restaurants in Singapore.
There's about 10,000 last time I checked.
Oh, is that right?
Literally. Yeah.
Your restaurant's called Marguerite.
Yes.
And it's actually in the Flower Dome there, which it's quite iconic. A lot of people know that when they go to Singapore.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful spot. So the restaurant actually has like a garden inside it. And so it's like you're outside, but you're inside, but it's the perfect temperature.
Fantastic. And this is one of the dishes that you can get when you go to Marguerite in Singapore. Tell me a little bit about it.
So this is an adaptation of the base of a dish that we do in the restaurant. Usually it's with caviar and king crab and the lettuce gazpacho. But today we're going to do a version with some cute little doughnuts. We're going to make a little crab salad to go with the doughnuts. And we call it lettuce gazpacho, but it's kind of more like a liquidized salad. So it's a gazpacho of sorts.
So let's start with the doughnuts. What have we got here?
So it's a basic donut dough, milk, eggs. It's yeasted. We've mixed it, let it rest for about an hour. And now I'll just move it over here.
I'll get rid of that for you.
We're just going to roll some little balls. We're just going to pull some off. It's quite...
Yeah. Lovely dough. And this recipe, the full recipe, is on the Everyday Gourmet website. So if you want to replicate these, you can.
Yeah, it's not hard to do either. It's a very forgiving recipe. And then you just get one hand.
It's nice, easy dough to work with.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. So how many times do we have to prove these donuts?
We'll just prove them once more now that we've formed the balls.
Yep. Okay.
And then we'll fry them. You can also, with a dough like this, if you wanted to, do it the night before. You can steam it, and then the next day you can fry it.
Wow. So what does the steaming part do?
It just completely sets the dough. So it'll puff up and set like a donut, but it won't be crispy. But then at the next day, you take it out of the fridge, leave it at room temperature, fry it in the oil. It'll be the same.
And how long are you going to prove these for at this stage?
20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. What are we looking for, though? Are they doubling in size?
No, they won't double in size, but they will become soft.
Okay.
You should feel air.
Fabulous. Feel air. That's what we're after for the perfect donut. So let's talk about this very interesting gazpacho, lettuce gazpacho.
Yeah, green gazpacho. There's nothing sort of like hard to get. There's avocados, cucumbers, spinach, shallots, garlic, basil, mint, and of course lettuce, bit of fennel. So what we'll do, if you could like put the liquids into the blender first, we'll also create a vortex and make it easy to blend.
Yeah, that's actually such a massive tip for people at home using blenders. You might get caught by just putting all the other hard ingredients in first and then the liquid first, and then it'll work a treat every time. Okay, yogurt, very nice.
Yeah.
And what type of vinegar?
White wine vinegar.
Lovely. Something like this in Singapore, because it's so hot and humid, so refreshing.
Exactly. That's one of the challenges we actually face in the restaurant. Doing European cuisine in a tropical environment, we have to be very conscious of the climate. We use a lot of Northern Hemisphere ingredients, but we have to prepare them in a way which is still okay in the humidity. We don't want anyone leaving feeling sick.
And you have another restaurant in the same sort of complex there.
Yeah, in the same location above Marguerite, we have another restaurant called Hortus, which does Mediterranean cuisine. It's all share plates and beautiful things.
How long have you been working as a chef in Singapore for?
Singapore, 5 years.
5
Bit over 5 years.
And before then?
I was in Shanghai, China for 7 years.
Wow, okay. And you do have that Aussie accent, so before then you were in Australia?
Indeed. I was in Australia. I started my career at the age of 15.
Wow, okay.
In the suburbs of southeast Melbourne, and then went and worked for Andrew, and I left in 2012.
Andrew McConnell.
Yeah.
Very famous restaurateur here in Melbourne. Awesome. So we've got some herbs too, mint and basil. I mean, just having this by itself, you've covered all the veggies for the day. Some fennel too, so all the goodies, and we're sort of keeping with that colour code of green.
Definitely have a green colour code here.
Cucumber.
Cucumber, we're going to leave the skin on because we want to get that beautiful colour from the skin.
Yeah. And the lettuce. The lettuce is just going to bulk it out a little bit. It does have a little bit of a flavour profile there too. Squish it in.
Everything's in now.
Yep.
We're just going to blend it till it's super smooth before we get onto our donuts and our crab salad.
Well, Mike, these have puffed up nicely, haven't they?
Looking good, looking good. Time to get them in the oil.
Okay. What temperature is your oil?
160.
Okay. So not 180 would be too hot.
Yeah, because we have to cook the dough all the way through. So we want quite a gentle heat.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if that's too hot, it's going to be lovely and golden on the outside, and as soon as you open it, too doughy. Look at them. They look so happy in there having a bit of a swim.
Yeah. So we'll get onto the crab salad.
Sure.
If you could mix the crab with some chili, mustard, mayonnaise and some lemon zest and lemon juice, I'm going to cut some dill and some shallot.
Great. And this crab, I mean, just the best of the best. Spanner crab, Australian.
Beautiful Australian spanner crab.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't get any
Amazing.
better. So sweet. And as this is coming together, it's all making sense and it just seems to work. Because I guess when you think of a donut, you go, oh, a sweet donut. But there's no reason why you can't have these in a savoury context. I mean, I keep thinking of the Sicilian style savoury donut with anchovies in the centre of it. Delicious. And I'm just using the zest or some juice too.
A little bit of juice just to bring a little bit of acidity.
Okay. Squeeze in there. And ingredients in Singapore for your restaurant, is it quite easy to get anything you want or is it difficult?
We're pretty spoilt, so we can buy from Japan, we can buy from France, Italy, Australia. It just depends on what we want.
Yeah.
In order to keep seasonality within the menu, so it makes sense, most of our ingredients come from the Northern Hemisphere, just because there's a larger pool to choose from.
Absolutely. And this flavour combination is so good. Just a small amount of mustard, the mayonnaise, so it's extra creamy. And I'm just folding this in, right? I don't want to break up the crab too much.
Don't break it up too much. That's correct. And I'm just going to roughly chop this dill. In it goes. I'll give that a mix. These donuts are looking great, so I'm just going to take them out.
Ooh, lovely and golden.
Lovely and golden. You should always test one. Roll it in sugar.
Maybe fill it with jam.
Oh, hot jam donuts is very much my childhood.
Oh, I love them. I'll never say no to a hot jam donut.
Yeah. The best part about the Melbourne show is the hot jam donut.
Oh, I know. Well, any show, just delicious.
So we're just going to let the donuts cool down a little bit here.
That's hard to do, right? You just want to tuck in.
It's very hard to do. You do just want to eat one. Let's have a taste of the soup and we can probably plate that up.
Okay, look at that gorgeous colour. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
Did you want me to taste for seasoning?
Please do.
Do the honours. It's so good.
Yeah, it's okay.
So refreshing. It really is.
So we'll use this cute little bowl. Looks like a southern Spanish style tapa bowl. Pop some in there.
So good.
We've got a little bit of trout roe or salmon roe.
Yep. Stunning. And I love this colour contrast that you've got going on here.
If you so feel, a little bit of chili oil.
Ooh, okay.
Let's have a look at these donuts,
Okay.
right? So you've got the salad.
Yes.
I've got the donut or the beignet. I'm just going to cut it open like this. We're kind of just going to fill it like a hot dog.
Oh, yes. Lovely and fluffy in the centre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love that. Great.
So then...
Yum. This is a really elegant style of serving a donut, right? Eating donuts just like...
It's a tasty way to eat a donut.
And is the idea to eat these separately or together?
Together, is in the same meal.
So you wouldn't dip it into the gazpacho,
No.
you have a sip of the gazpacho and then have a bite. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, look at those colours. So pretty.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I'd love it if you could have a taste.
Oh, thought you wouldn't ask. Okay.
Don't be tempted to dip the donut in the soup. Just like use the soup to cleanse your palate in between bites of the donut.
So donut first or soup?
Prepare with the soup, go for the donut, then go back to the soup.
Okay.
Then go back to the donut. Repeat 10 times.
Oh, with the chili oil there. That's delicious. Shall we have one each?
Sure, why not?
Cheers.
Cheers. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
You've created some kind of extraordinary thing right here. I'll never think of a donut in the same way again. I mean, donut with delicious crab in the centre. It's so good. If you look at it, you go, oh, it's just like a little bread roll. Oh, no. This is not a bread roll. This donut is perfection. Mike, cheers.
Cheers.